Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I thought I had spoken about this a while ago, but I guess I didn't. I was talking to a friend about this a couple months back, and it triggered my memory that I never did a video on one of my favorite handhelds, the PSP. I'm a pretty big Sony handheld guy. I really like their handhelds. I obviously love the PSP, the Vita I have, and in terms of other handhelds, I have the Wonder Swan, which I just got, if you saw the video. That's pretty cool, and the Neo Geo Pocket Color is probably my favorite. I also have the Neo Geo X, which is like that handheld emulator system that plugs into the dock for your TV, but I more bought that for the TV. So I figured I'd talk about this because I never really have. I replaced my PSP 2000 buttons and faceplate or whatever with a silver one, and now all the scratches are obviously gone because the faceplate has that plastic screen or whatever cover built in. I have in the system let's see here, try not to make this too long-winded, a memory stick adapter, and it has a micro SD card, which is I think 32 gigs? No, can't be. That seems like a lot. This adapter is cheap. Oh, it's breaking. That's not good. That's not good at all. Well, it's just the adapter that's breaking, not the piece. But I forget what size card is in this anyway. So I have that. Here are all my games. I'll go through them really quick. Boxers Road 2, which is Victoria's Boxers 2, I believe. It's based off of an anime. Something Joe, Victoria's Boxers. The History Channel's Great Battles of Rome. That was a Japanese exclusive, and this is a European exclusive. Sometimes I just import games just for fun, Popolo Croy, Sid Meier's Pirates. I heard that was very good. You had to play it. Shadow of Destiny, which was excellent on the PS2. It's the same game, just dumbed down graphically. Power Stone Collection, which has Power Stone 1 and 2. Great game on the Dreamcast. Great games on the Dreamcast. Mercury Meltdown, which is sort of like Marble Madness. This is one of my favorites. Kenkabancho Badass Rumble. It's like a fighting game. Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law is like a, I don't know, adventure text game. It's funny. Smackdown 2009. Let's see here. Tenchu Shadow Assassins. Capcom Classics Remixed. Rocky Balboa, that's pretty good. Tenchu Time of the Assassins. I think that's the one that's the European exclusive. Jacandia. Silent Hill, Shattered Memories. Little Big Planet's one of my favorites. Dynasty Warriors. EA Replay has a bunch of the old EA classics on there. Midway Arcade Treasures Extended Play. SNK Arcade Classics. The Samurai Showdown Anthology. Silent Hill Essentials. WWE All-Stars, Lunar, Silver Star Harmony, and Mortal Kombat Unchained. By the way, these things were great to hold games and not take up much room. Most of my games are loose. Some of them do have full boxes and stuff. But these are just so easy to just take a thing and throw it in your bag or whatever. WTF, Wild Arms XF, Exit, Def Jam, Fight for New York, Takeover. That was really fun. I beat that. Final Fantasy IV, the complete collection. Knights in the Nightmare, Yggdra Union, Wheel, Never Fight Alone, Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. Let's see here. As you see, I have a ton of these things. They went on sale at GameStop, and my friend would always clue me in, and they were $5 each. Metal Gear Solid, the graphic novel, The Silent Hill Experience, Metal Gear Portable Ops, Crimson Gem Saga, Infected, Shinobito Tales of the Ninja. This was one of the games that they had made a sequel for in the Vita. It was in the launch lineup. This is a European exclusive as well, I think. Metal Gear Acid, Metal Gear Portable Ops Plus. Maybe Shinobito isn't. I thought it was a European. Maybe it is. I don't know. Street Fighter Alpha Max 3, Neverland Card Battles, R-Type Command, Riviera, The Promised Land. I have a lot of RPGs. PSP has a great RPG library. Sadly, I haven't played too many of them. Gladiator Begins, that was really good. ATV Off-Road Fury Blazing Trails, Need for Speed Underground Rivals, and plus let's see here. Jackass the Game. The Fighting Portable. I think that's the one I was thinking of. Maybe this is the first one, Victorious Boxers. Maybe that one. I thought that was the sequel. Beautiful Joe. Red Hot Rumble. Dynasty Warriors Strike Force. Monica Mia Student Alliance. Valkyrie Profile. Lenneth. Castlevania The Dracula X Chronicles. The Con, which was one of, I think, the PSP launch titles. Manhunt 2, The Warriors, great game, oh my god, so much fun, I love that movie too. Blood Bowl, excellent game on this, excellent miniature game, and great on the Xbox 360 as well. Obscure The Aftermath, which is the sequel to the first Obscure title on the original Xbox, which is really good. X-Men Legends 2, Puzzle Quest, The Godfather, Mob Wars, Ease the Arc of Nepotism. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing these wrong. Couple more. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, Phantasy Star Portable 2, Metal Gear Acid 2, Persona 1, Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, Innocent Life something Harvest Moon. It's like a futuristic one. I think it's a futuristic Harvest Moon. Final Fantasy Tactics, which I've never played. I really want to play this. Scarface. We are winding down, guys. Mega Man X Maverick Hunter. Yakuza. I've never played this one either. I forget which one this is, but that's a European exclusive. Or Japanese, excuse me. A Marvel trading card game. That was pretty good. It was okay. Lord of Arcana. This is the European version. It's in English, but it came with like a collector's edition with like a mini soundtrack, and it just looked cooler. Its sequel, Lord of Apocalypse, came out on the PSP and the Vita. Deadhead Fred, Half Minute Hero, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, Parasite Eve, The Third Birthday, and finally Jeanne d'Arc, Darkstalkers Chronicle, Tomb Raider Anniversary, Kingdom of Paradise, Rainbow Six Vegas, Astonisher Story, Guilty Gear Judgment, and Killzone Liberation. Oh, there's also a game in the console, I forgot. That is Brave Story New Traveler. So I pulled this out the other day and I've been messing with it at work, and just kind of jogged my memory to show everyone all my games, because I have so many damn PSP games. You know, you get them cheap over the years, you go to websites, they were selling them off kind of cheap. So, where's the one? I'm surprised, actually. I must have not put them in these cases, that's why. Brad, Pro B-Man 5, had given me God's Eater Burst and... Oh, it's escaping me, the other one. Oh, God of War. And God's Eater Burst looks really cool. I've yet to get into it, but thank you, Brad, by the way. So I guess I didn't include those. I must have put them away or something. I have to grab them. So thanks, guys, for watching. I hope you liked everything I showed you. As you see, I have a pretty big collection. It is Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good. Okay, guys. Look like I spoke too soon. First off, there's a 32 gig card in here. I taped up the casing to this adapter. And I apologize if it's a little loud in here. I just put the air on. It's fucking hot as hell. I have forgotten. Hey, Val. Mwah. I had forgotten to... You want to say hi to the camera? Okay. Don't kick that. Say hi to everyone on YouTube. Tell them what your favorite handheld console is. Bum, bum, bum. So, I forgot to include these games, actually. I must have left them all on the side and forgot. So, first off, I do have two of the PSP cameras. Those are kind of weird add-ons. I like little weird accessories, and that's really all it is. It works with a couple games. I have Silent Hill Origins. There's the God of War Brad sent me. Thank you, Brad. God's Eater Burst. Breath of Fire 3, which is a European exclusive, which sucks because I love Breath of Fire, and they didn't put it in North America because Sony didn't want exact replicas of games. They wanted either games that were improved or, changed or whatever. And since it was an exact replica of the original Breath of Fire 3, they only released it in Europe. Nothing. There we go. I have 4 spots if anyone would like to send me some PSP games. Warhammer 4000, Squad Command, Tekken, Dark Resurrections was pretty fun, Invisibles, iPet, these are the ones that use the camera. Let's see, Army of Two, Twisted Metal, which is a great kind of reboot of the Twisted Metal 2 game, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, Napoleon Dynamite, the game, that was a pretty fun mini-game, for lack of a better term, Parappa the Rapper, Rengoku, The Tower of Purgatory, that was a PSP launch title, Generations of Chaos, Spectral Souls, Untold Legend, Warrior's Code, Wipeout, Pure, Final Fantasy II, Untold Legends, Brotherhood of the Blade, and my final case, hopefully, movies, okay. Steam Boy, Bewitched, Lords of Dogtown, Fast and the Furious, which I hate, I don't know why I bought it, but I have a story about that. Hackers, I love. The Matrix, Matrix 2, Matrix 3, so what is it, Matrix, is it Reloaded and Revolution or something? I forget the names of them. But these are European exclusives, the Matrix. They work on the PSP anywhere, but you have to order them. They only came in the trilogy in Europe for some reason. Right, Bill? What I was going to say was we had a really bad storm about 2 or 3 years ago. Hurricane Sandy, I believe it was, if I remember correctly. We had no power. So I charged my PSP at work or whatever, and for days, you know, we had no lights. It was terrible. And I played and beat Jacandia, the one, I forget the sub-name to it, but Jacandia. And I prop up the PSP with this case, because this case is really cool. It like goes like this, and you can kind of prop up the PSP like a phone or whatever. And I would watch movies, so like I really enjoyed Lords of Dogtown, and I think I watched Hackers once, so that's why I have a couple of those UMD movies. I ended up getting them all for like $1 each. They sell them at dollar stores sometimes, so I would just pick them up in case I ever ran out of whatever hour I needed to watch something. So that is my full collection. Hopefully you guys like everything. Thank you again for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good. Stella, say goodbye. Ba-ba-ba. You're on the camera. You look thrilled. You are purring though, so maybe you do like being on camera. Take it easy, guys.